different, but what about the freedom to put that light wherever you want it because you don't have to plug it in. You don't have to constantly buy batteries to put in that light. And also, you can change the light. This is from Bell & Howell. You're getting a 2-pack of the Rechargeable Deluxe Lexington lamp, which has been wildly popular here this past month. I want you to look at your screen, but I want you to watch and see what's going on. With just a tap, you are gonna change the light, whether you like that bright light, maybe you like that golden light, right? Maybe you like that kind of daytime light. You wanna set them outdoors on your outdoor table, around the pool. Maybe it's inside in the kitchen. You need a little bit of that light in the corner. Maybe it's in your home office. Maybe it's that tablescape because it's that beautiful down lighting. And the shape of these are elegant. They are metal. They are easy to use. With just a tap, you can also dim the lights as well. So you have total control. Now you have 3 colors to choose from here. You're getting a 2-pack. You're getting 2 in either the white, the gold, the silver, or the black at $29.95 right now. Where do you need a little more light, but you don't want to have to plug anything in? You don't want to have to run any wires or cords. This is it in that beautiful, elegant finish. Now is the opportunity to add that piece. Chad Allen is joining us here from Bell & Howell. Hey, Chad, how are you? Happy holidays, buddy.
I was hoping we'd keep the lights down when I got introduced. I had nobody to see me.
Chad Allen. No. Okay, we are 3 days away from 2025.
I'm ready.
I know, here we are. And we're starting to rethink. We're looking around our home,
right,
and we're going, all right, what little changes can I make? What can I add? You know, you and I talk about lighting makes the biggest impact.
The biggest impact. And I minored in interior design in college. I paid a lot of money to learn one trick, lighting. That is what interior designers are doing, whether it's a huge chandelier where you're calling an electrician and hiring and wiring and all this stuff, or portable lighting like this should always be styled in 2s or 3s. And so for HSN and Bell & Howell to come together to offer a 2-pack of the Lexington lamp, it's absolutely brilliant. Let me give you a tour of the unit and then I'll give you some design inspiration. So the design itself has no buttons that you're gonna see anywhere visually except on the bottom. That's an HSN sticker, of course. So when you push the one button on the bottom, now it's activated and ready. So this entire panel at the top is a touch panel. So it doesn't matter if I touch anywhere I want, whole hand or just a finger, doesn't matter. I'm gonna tilt it towards you, but on the first light, if I hold a finger there or a whole hand again, it dims down to just a kiss of light, which is perfect when you're dining outside and it's very dark. You need less light, obviously, because your eyes adjust, right? And then you just saw I did it right back to the regular. Again, this is 360 degrees of light all the way around and down. And I just touched it, so I went to the next mode. So that's the daylight, and then we have the natural white light. Now that first one, the yellow, that's great when you are outdoor dining because bugs, flying insects, mosquitoes, flies, they can't see the color yellow. It's not a bug repellent, but they can't see the color yellow. That's why all the restaurants have these on the tables, right? And so that's what makes a big difference. But besides the features of the unit, and we're gonna give you a tour, it's portable. It's no wiring, no hiring, no extension cords, no outlets needed. You recharge it. We give you the USB-C cord, in fact 2 of them because you get 2 lamps. And you recharge it in about 3.5 hours, and it lasts for 7 hours on a full charge. If we could start maybe in the living room, we'll walk over there.
Yeah, let's go.
And then we'll start at the mantle.
I want to let you guys know, especially as we pass by the tablescape right here, because I love the way the gold looks. We're going to keep going, but I want to let you know there's only 900 in the gold.
And I know that's been like our most popular.
Yes, and that it's so elegant. It just elevates the room. But take a look as we follow around from room to room. I want you to start to imagine in your home where a little bit of this light and that elegant look can really elevate the space.
Yeah, honestly, if you take that visual inventory right now, those dark corners, those dark areas, and I'm not talking too dark because even if, like Ty, if you grab yours and we take them away, like this is not ugly and dark by any chance. Like this is great. Sure. But when we put these lamps here, it's like more warm and inviting. And we could change the color to a more inviting yellow tone. We could go to the daylight. The point is you can match your light bulbs in your home. And so if you already have like the Living Glow light bulbs or whoever you're buying your light bulbs from, and they have you like the daylight, that's good. But maybe you like the warmer, you can do that too. Everything is an option here. And then you just, when you go to bed, you just hit a little tap, they're off all night, you come back the next night, you turn them back on, and then you have a battery life that lasts 7 hours. I'm sorry, I'm not awake in my house for 7 hours at night, right?
No, I'm not gonna. And you see how clean clean the look.
Yes.
Normally when we talk about versatility in lights, there's a lot of switches, there's a lot of knobs, and it gets kind of complicated.
Yeah.
This is just a clean finish and just a touch.
Yeah, this is obviously a large living room, but if there was an extension cord running here, I would trip over it, right? There's no outlets in the floor. Maybe you just want a little reading lamp next to your favorite recliner, your favorite chair, your favorite lazy boy, you name whatever's in your house. And then we get to the main part, and this is where I focus on for just a couple of seconds here, because this is where I want you to use it.
Yeah.
Friends and family are gathering. This could be a two-sided serving, and they come over for get-together. This is the time of year. I know the holidays just ended with, I mean, we're still in Hanukkah, of course, Kwanzaa, things like that going on. New Year's coming up this week, but this is like Valentine's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend, LMK, like everything is here, or MLK I should say, everything is here for you. So when you're serving those platters and you have this, no cords or cables need to be running, and it's dual-sided. So
Look
360 degrees of light, and you can see it on the back wall there, just how much light it is giving off. 60 lumens, 60 lumens of light. And for example, Ty, our disc lights are 20, like our Bell & Howell disc lights that we've sold millions of. That's why I bring it up, because it's a pretty good reference point. Those are 20. This is 3 times the brightness if you want it to be.
Look on, think about it for that tablescape. Look, it can be for a special occasion. It can be for every night on your table. It is that great look, this elegant look for $29.95. Remember, you're getting a 2-pack. There's no cords. You're not putting batteries. It is rechargeable. But these particularly these gold, really beautiful. I got to give you a heads up. Gold are most popular and most limited. If you want to jump in right now, I would jump in on the gold. Also, the white, very popular as well. But just this look.
This look was 30 bucks. Well, this bowl, does it have a sticker on the bottom?
Yeah, right.
This bowl was $20. I love they leave the stickers on it. That bowl was 20 bucks.
So, you know, look at this.
So we spent $20 on a bowl, but we only spent 30 on lights.
That's right.
The bowl was a bad deal. So it wasn't from HSN. So this 3 thing here, 50 bucks for a tablescape. That's cheaper than a bottle of wine. But here's the point. Ty and I could be dining, or Ty and his wife could be dining outside, or at a regular restaurant. The light isn't shining in our eyes. It's down at the right level with the metal on top. It's all metal. And so 360 degrees of light down and around our food and around our wine glasses and whatever, but not blinding us to where we can't see each other when we're dining and having a nice night, right? That is by design. And in fact, this line is called Bell & Howell by Design. It's our black label for all intents and purposes, our elite line of merchandise that we're bringing to you at a higher level. But Ty, it's very important, Bell & Howell, their whole company motto is everyday solutions at low prices. And so we refuse to raise the price to be a black label price. What we do is just up the quality and just, you know, suck it up.
And you can tell by looking at, immediately when you look, when you turned on HSN this morning and we're talking about this, or when I got to this, and you see, look at your screen right now, you see there's a difference. There's a high-end difference. This is a look you see in those high-end restaurants. This is a look you see in the high-end hotel rooms, maybe those meeting rooms you went to. There was this beautiful, elegant, kind of high-end look, no cords, rechargeable, different lights at the same time. It's customizable to how you want it, what type of light you want, how bright you want it, whether it's the white light, whether it's this nice light, or you're holding it down to dim it. The fact that you can customize it the way you want it, put it where you want it at $29.95, and lighting can make all the difference. I know sometimes we look around in our homes and we think like, oh man, it's gonna cost me thousands of dollars to make this room look a little better, a little more inviting. You don't need to. Sometimes it's just light in the right place. But I know with lighting, you think I got to run wires and everything. You don't. I just want you to get these home. I want you to place them around. And Chad is right. You want these 2 in each room. So if you want to get multiples for multiple rooms, I want you to start thinking about that, particularly in the gold and in the white. At $29.95, think about where you're going to put these, and think about how many you might need. You get 30 days to try anything out here at HSN. So I would get a couple more than you think you're gonna need, and then put them around your home. We got about 3 minutes remaining in the presentation.
I'll do a little bit of my job and give you a tour just again. If you haven't heard of Bell & Howell, we've been around 99 years, we're in 117 countries. Let me back up. If you haven't heard of Bell & Howell, we've been around 117 years. We're in 99 countries. Had that reversed for a second. We've been here since we started in TV shopping about 16, 17 years ago, and now we're everywhere. This is a touch unit, so it doesn't matter where I touch, 1 finger, 2 fingers, or a whole hand, that's how you work the device. You're never looking for a button or like a little mark on there. It's all just beautiful metal, not messing up the design. There is a manual switch on the bottom that allows you to completely control or shut the device down to where you can't activate the top. Again, you can dim it down, of course. You are getting 2 of them, and they don't work together. They work independently. And so you're never worried about, oh, one can be in that room, one can be in the other room. They can be as far apart as they want. They can be gifted if you want to. Each come with their own USB-C cable. Use the cables however you want to. The charge lasts 7 hours on the brightest setting. So if you dim it down, you're going to get more hours of light out of that. It's portable lighting, though. So if you don't like where you put it today, you can move it. And then the big difference, okay, is on the back. There's a rubberized cover for the charging port. Why? So you pull that back when you want to charge it, why I pointed out, and then it covers back up. Why did we do that? Because this is the deluxe version. You see it on your screen right there in the graphics. Everywhere else in the entire planet, HSN is the only one that gets to sell the deluxe version that's meant to be outside. Outside or inside is totally fine. If you search on the internet, the Lexington, you're going to see only the indoor version. That's why HSN is special. That's why it says deluxe. We don't charge any more for it for HSN. It's just that special unit that we have only right here, given the relationship we've had for, you know, well over a decade, nearly 2 decades at this point. But it's fully metal. It is not plastic.
Right. I want to let you know the gold that you're seeing there is less than 800 to go around in the gold. Before you do anything, any big changes to your room, before you put any permanent lighting, before you run any wires or any cords, just hold on a second. Before you spend thousands of dollars on lighting, just hold on a second. Get these home, $29.95. Add a few of these, add 2, add 4 of these to the room, place them where you want them, move them around. Before you make any changes going into 2025, and we're gonna upgrade, we're gonna elevate that room, add the right lighting, customizable lighting as well. Okay, we're looking at the gold. Less than 800 to go. Those are going very, very quickly.
That's my favorite.
I'd be jumping. Yeah, me too. I love that as well. Okay, we're looking at the black. Remember, you're getting 2 in the black. We also have them in the silver as well. That's also beautiful as well. Look, I'm just going to touch on there to show you how easy that is, and then we're going to move on to the white as well. You see the item number on your screen here. These have been popular. They continue to be popular here. I would be jumping in if I were you, Chad. Thanks so much.
And normally I'm nervous when a host starts to touch the product too much, but not this one.
He does. You got a tie? Wear your own belt. That's why.
No, the stretch belt.
Wear a stretch belt as well. Happy holidays, my friend.
Thanks
for being here this morning. Thank
I'll see you all in 2025.
Oh, wow, that's right. All right, see you next year. That's the joke. Okay, this is Now That's Clever with Guy. I'm